What is it that I mean, let me ask you this. What is it that we want the British to do?
Well, the British have a role in what is happening with us today.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember that when all of this was done, however they did it, with the resolutions, the 1608 and all those things, in the resolutions of the United Nations, and the British were supposed to be part of the meeting that was supposed to sit down and set up how this Union of La Republique was supposed to function.
Mm-hmm.
And they were absent. They were not in that meeting.
Now let me ask you though, yes, that is the history of it. What is it that we expect the British to do now? What is it that the British can do?
Well, what they can do is...
Do we know, or they should figure out what to do?
No, you have the United Nations, you have all these killings, they can hold our Republic accountable for what they are doing to us. They can push the United Nations or whatever to come and see how we can solve the problem. They can call for a mediation. There is a lot that they can do, and which they have done in other places. So you cannot just be asking us, what do we expect the British to do? No, they are the ones that created this problem. Why we are holding them responsible is because they created the problem. They are in the United Nations Security Council. They are the member of the United Nations. So they have a lot of responsibility to us to redress this situation. They are a member of the international community. They are a member of the Commonwealth, and the Commonwealth has some laws that every member of that organization is supposed to abide by. La Republique has not been abiding by those laws, and the United Kingdom has not done anything. They have not suspended them, they have not sanctioned them, they have not done anything.
Yes, I totally agree with you, but here's where I'm driving, okay? Because we know what we want. We want the independence that we should have gotten in 1960. Not even 1961. We should have been given our independence in 1960, like Nigeria and La Republique and La Republique's own independence was going on. But ours postponed because they were playing games with us. You know what I'm saying? So what we really want is our independence. How the British figure out how to make that happen is it really our responsibility?
No, it is their responsibility.
It is their responsibility.
And that is why we have to get in there and make them uncomfortable, so that they know that they have to address, until they address this problem, they will not have peace. They will not have any sleep in their eyes.
Yes. Because when you know, a crime committed is a crime committed. A wrong done is a wrong done, and that needs to be redressed. It doesn't matter how long.
The Anglophone communities in that country see their rights, see their expectations of a prosperous and safe life trampled underfoot. My lords, this crisis has its origins in a plebiscite of 1961, which I, in my own childhood, in the region at the time, recall as being of concern then, certainly to the region, to my father, who was a cabinet minister in a neighbouring country, but also and significantly to members of this House and the other place, who saw in a flawed plebiscite that posed simply a binary question to the English-speaking regions of the Cameroon: join Nigeria or join Francophone Cameroon. That was the choice that was given them. They were not given the choice to form their own independent state. My lords, we live with the legacy of that plebiscite in the plight of the peoples of the Cameroon, and the English-speaking peoples of the Cameroon in particular, to this day.
I listened to the Lord who introduced that matter in the House of Lords. He made a statement that, we cannot go back.
My lords, we have a choice. We cannot revisit the wrongs of yesteryear, in the plebiscite, in the flawed referendum, and all of that, in the withdrawal from imperial responsibility. We cannot revisit that to any useful purpose.
From the way I understood it, that they cannot go back to give us what we deserved in 1960 or 1961.
No.
And I'm saying no.
Yes.
We deserve it. See, they were trying to solve a problem, and the solution they gave us, because we were supposed by UN by 76B to either have our independence or self-government. Today we're neither independent nor self-governing.
In no other country in the world is an English-speaking linguistic minority discriminated against and disadvantaged as they are in the Cameroon. And how can this House, regardless of its historical responsibilities as the holders of the mandate, which led to the creation of a federal Cameroon after independence, regardless of our responsibilities there, how can we stand by to see English peoples discriminated in this way? But equally, how can we stand by with the universal right that we are obliged to accept, the rights of people to protection? How can we stand by and allow this to happen?
And I will keep emphasizing to our people that we are the ones who are going to determine what happens to us. Those people are going to be facilitators. They don't have the decision-making authority. You have the decision-making authority, because you are the ones who are going to decide where it is comfortable for you to be your own people. It is not going to be some MP in Britain or some United States senator. Yeah, they can go out there and say what they want because it is politically convenient for them. But your actions and determinations is going to define what happens to you. South Sudan is an example. East Timor and all those other places, Eritrea, you can keep naming them. Gambia used to be with Senegal. All of those things happen because those people decided that we've had enough of this, and it is going to happen.
And I'm really glad you used the word facilitator, because like Roger just very clearly stated, until we reach Boya, we will never
leave our journey halfway.
Until we reach Boya. So yes, the British can make it easy for us, or they can make it difficult, but this will not stop until we get to Boya, where we're supposed to be in 1961.